Hello friends, my name is Cameron. I hope you all are doing well, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. Today I'll be playing as the Dredge. This was recorded during the Chaos Shuffle event, so in the trial you're about to see, I have a bunch of random perks, and basically I tried my best to see how well I can do. I played as a killer that I know pretty well, which is the Dredge. I think I got a pretty good understanding of his ability and everything, so even with just some random perks, even if I was given like basically useless perks, I still had the confidence that I would still be able to do well, and I'm very happy with how this trial turned out. I really do like the Chaos Shuffle event. It's not one of my favorite events. I still think my favorite one is definitely the Blood Moon event. Right behind that would be the Maskarade Event, and then the Halloween event. All those ones are a lot of fun and they add a lot to the game, but like I said, I really do like Chaos Shuffle. Also, sometimes you can get some perks that you would never thought to actually use on a certain killer, and then sometimes it can actually show you how useful those perks can be, and also how those perks can also be not the greatest. And with that being said, let's jump right into the build. So I'm going to go quickly over the perks. I'm just going to talk about what they do and how I feel about them on the killer. So the perks are Grim Embrace, Deathbound, Nemesis, and All Shaking Thunder. Starting off with Grim Embrace, any single time a survivor is hooked, once the killer moves 16 meters away from the hook, all generators are blocked for 10 seconds. Also, this perk works on a token system. Whenever all 4 survivors are hooked for the very first time and Grim Embrace activates, on the 4th survivor, all gens will be blocked for 40 seconds, and also the Obsession's aura will be revealed to the killer for 6 seconds. This is a really popular perk, and it's very good for every single killer. Doesn't really matter which one you're playing as. It's pretty good slowdown, and for the Dredge, they say hook a survivor, teleport to the other side of the map. It can kind of force survivors not to work on gens while you're pressuring other people. It is a very strong perk, and I highly recommend it on most killers. Moving on to the next perk is Deathbound. So this perk is a little complicated, but how this perk works, once a survivor heals another survivor, the person that healed the survivor will scream, and any single time the survivor that screamed is 8 meters away from the survivor they just healed, they'll become oblivious. The only time the oblivious goes away is whenever the healer is injured, or I should say whenever the healer gets injured. Honestly, not that great of a perk, not bad either. It depends on what killer you're playing as. For the Dredge, I don't think it's very useful because most of the time you're going to be in Nightfall, and if you do teleport to a locker that's close to them, the Dredge is very loud coming out of a locker, so you're not really going to get a good use out of like that obliviousness. I think killers that have an undetectable ability can't really use this perk too well. Think of like Wraith, Sadako, or Ghostface. I think Nemesis and Wesker can use this perk pretty well because getting pretty easy infection hits are always good for both of them. Or even the Legion can also use this perk pretty well because the survivors do want to stay near each other to avoid that obliviousness, and that can give you 2 easy hits when using your frenzy. So in short, I don't think it's that great for the Dredge. Moving on to the next perk, we have Nemesis. This perk I don't think is that great for most killers unless you have a build dedicated to it. How this perk works, whenever the killer gets stunned, the survivor that stunned the killer will become the new obsession, and also that survivor will be oblivious for 60 seconds. The killer can also see the survivor's aura for 4 seconds after they are stunned. When it comes to obliviousness, again with the Dredge, he's kind of loud coming out of lockers, and also he's kind of loud just in general, so it's kind of hard to get sneak attacks on survivors. Also, you do have Nightfall, which makes everyone oblivious anyways, so again, not the greatest for him. Moving on to the final perk, All Shaking Thunder. Whenever the killer falls from a great height, the distance of their lunge attack will be increased by 75% for 16 seconds. This perk also has a cooldown of 5 seconds. This is actually a good perk for the Dredge, just because it kind of gives you like a coup whenever you fall from a great height. So if you are chasing a survivor around a pretty safe loop and you're kind of near a locker that is on top of like a building, you can teleport to it, fall from the great height, and get that coup for 16 seconds. This perk is really situational, but I think it can be very strong for the Dredge because he is a basic attack killer, so he can benefit off this perk a lot more than most killers that have special attacks. So those are the perks. Now let's talk about the add-ons. I decided to bring 2 of his strongest add-ons, at least my opinion his strongest add-ons, and those are the Broken Doll and the Mouththinker's Skull. So the Broken Doll increases Nightfall by 20 seconds, and the Mouththinker's Skull, whenever a survivor is injured, the Dredge will gain Nightfall a little bit faster. This add-on increases Nightfall charge speed by 25% while survivors are injured. So basically the Doll increases the Nightfall, and the Mouththinker's Skull makes it to where whenever survivors are injured, I get my Nightfall a lot quicker. Alrighty, and that's the build. So we have Grim Embrace for some good slowdown, Deathbound to kind of add pressure to survivors, Nemesis to kind of give a little bit of information and also to apply obliviousness, All Shaking Thunder to give us a little bit of a lunge, and both add-ons to apply Nightfall quicker and for it to last a little bit longer. The map I'm playing on today is Red Forest, Mother's Dwelling. Pretty big map, and honestly not the greatest for the Dredge. Not a lot of locker placements. Most of the time they're on loops and not really near generators, but I still think I managed to do pretty well. With that being said, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, Mother's Dwelling. It took me about 9 minutes and 12 seconds just to get into this trial. It took a long time. Not too sure why. I guess a lot of people are playing as killer today. Not great perks, not bad ones either. This actually is a pretty good map for, I forgot the name of this perk, where you have coup whenever you fall from a great height. We're also playing as the Dredge, which is a killer that can actually use coup pretty well. So that's kind of neat. It did just go on cooldown, so I can't use it anymore, which is fine. I'm just going to eat it. It's Shack Pallet. I don't mind too much. Let's break it. I might go to main. Yeah, why not? Yep, there's somebody here. Hello, Fang. This perk is pretty strong. No balance on her. Ooh. Nemesis, I forgot. She's oblivious now. I was just take the window, yep. She'll drop this, which is fine. There's somebody in front of me. Somebody back there as well on that. I'm pretty sure that was Ace. Gen's not started. There's no lockers over there. Only thing that's really over there is Shack. There is a locker in here. I probably should have teleported. Thank you for taking that. She did pretty good on just running straight. I think this is Dark Devotion. I could be wrong. Oh, good job. Jen was that. Oh, that was way back there. I think this is the perk that corrupts generators. Oh. Okay, Fang. I didn't know you were just decided to be invisible today. Yes, it is. I was gonna say, it looks familiar. You still here? Yeah, you are. This perk doesn't last too long. Kept going. That worked. No, unfortunately, I can't really use my ability too well here. Where did he go? There he is. Which way did he go? He went out? He's going straight, isn't he? Aw, dang it, yep. Almost got Nightfall, so he'll take the window. I was really hoping to catch him off guard there. He'll make the pallet. That worked. That always tends to work. Oh, I have Deathbound too. I just realized that. That's a good perk, honestly. I've been facing it as Survivor a lot recently. Or facing against it. It's actually a pretty decent perk. We can stop survivors from doing gens. Perfect. This isn't... I see somebody. Hey, Jake. Good try. Hey, buddy. Oh, wow. Good job. I'm giving credit. Kept me busy there. If I'm calling Dark Devotion the wrong name, I apologize. It's the top perk. I'm pretty sure I already put it on screen of whatever it is, but let's get another stack of it, which is cool. Let's see which way they're heading. Gens are blocked again. Let's go here. Somebody was here. This is Fang. Oh no. Come here. This perk is really good for this map, honestly. Really good to know. Oh, you have bite the bullet. As I say, you weren't making noises. Kind of caught me off guard a little bit there. I haven't seen Yunjin yet. Did it? Oh, I think they just got him off the hook. I say, did it Jin just get done? But no. I'm gonna kick this. Teleport upstairs with the last bit of Nightfall, and then I'm gonna kick that Gen up there too. This isn't the greatest map for Dredge, just because how big it is, or how lockerless it is. I think that was Yunjin that went for the rescue. Let's go over here. Guys healing underhook? No, maybe. Oh, I hear somebody. Okay, they're over there. Jake's up here. Hi, Jake. Sorry, buddy. Trying to get yourself a medkit, I'm assuming. I'm not too sure if this perk works with carried survivors. I don't think so. I like to find Yunjin. I would like to keep the... I just heard a lock inside that building. I think Ace is in there. Watch. I guarantee I heard somebody in here. He went out. There he is. Hey, buddy. That was really close. Almost messed up there. That was Yunjin and Fang. They were both on that gen over there. Hey. I completely lost, the ace. That's fine. It's locked. Should vote back. That's fine. At least I got rid of that lock. That's something, I guess. She went around. I think I can hit her here. This will be a hit. So where's she going? Towards Shack. That's actually good, as long as nobody locked up the doors over there. No, dang it. Okay, Nightfall's active. Which way did she go? Just gonna go up here. Fang, are you up here? Yes, you are. You really like this generator, don't you? Okay. Is she gonna take the window? No. Do have the perk active. I didn't break this, which is fine. Hey guys. It's nice of you, Ace. I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna play nice for now. They're doing well though. I do need to find Young Jin eventually. I would like to down Ace and then go up to main building because I'm pretty sure Fang's back up there. I wish I had a closer locker to that gen. I don't think you make this. No. Good try though. They healed. I think Fang healed herself. Actually, I don't think anyone's up here. Let's just pick up. I was going to try to go somewhere else, but I'm not really too sure where everyone is. Okay, that's where they are. Nightfall will end, unfortunately. What gen was that? I think that was near Shack. On top of the hill? Yes. That's still regressing. Let's see if Jake's over here. Yeah, I believe so. This has a lot of progress. This got locked eventually, or at some point. Kind of wasting too much time over here. I'm just worried that Jake's over here somewhere. Are they gonna heal? I might just walk up here. Might get lucky and Fang might just jump on top of me. There's somebody. I think they heard me coming. I was hoping Deathbound would be afflicted on one of them. How's it going? That was kind of a mistake a little bit. There's a pal to my left. She doesn't see it. Alright, Jen's we blocked for a minute. Okay, they're over there. They just healed Jake. That's... Okay, I saw the scratch marks leaving main building, so that's where she went. As good as able to stop this heal. Wow. You guys really like locking lockers. That was really risky taking her over here. But... all the gens are going to be blocked in just a moment. Oh, I saw somebody. Why did I see you? You have object? Well, I got my perk. That's neat. Oh, Jake, I don't know if you should be the one. I don't mind chasing you. You're dead on hook, man. Ooh, I actually almost used my perk there. Hope we kept going. This is a really unsafe pallet. Yeah, case in point. Okay, don't have to worry about gens. They're healing, which is fine. Alrighty, Jake. Well played, you, man. If I can even actually hook you. Behavior? Where are the hooks? There's one right here. Okay, gens are unblocked. I need to go check gens. I might go check, I just heard a chest open. Well played, you, buddy. I don't know where the chest is. Crap, I think oh, I heard somebody. But where, though? Oh, that's not good. I think I wasted too much time over here. Alright. Let's go here. Jen doesn't have any progress. Oh, hey. Hey, both of you. Okay, that was Ace inside main building. I'm gonna chase you. I think the pallets are here. Break it. I think Ace is in main building working on that gen. Okay, weird pathing. I think she'll make it, actually. I'm kind of worried that Jin's nearby. Why does Fang keep disappearing every single time I pick her up? Just because I can't even see her right now. I don't think I gave Ace enough time to work on that gen in the main building. Let's find out. What played you, Fang? I didn't realize you're dead on hook. Let's see what played you. Oh, that's what chest was. Okay. It's good to know for future. I want to try something. I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to make some distance, and my hope is to catch him off guard. Wait until my perk's just about to end. Oh, nobody's here. Okay. It's funny, there's a lot of lockers on this map, but just in really bad spots. There's somebody. Oh, there's both of them. Hey, buddy. Perk is active. Did you double back? Oh, that was good. Aw. Good try, though. Hatchet Shack, I just remembered. I'm gonna take him over here. Yeah, because Yunjin might be over here. If she remembers the offering. Which I think it's gonna spawn. Where's the window? It should spawn right here. Hey, how's it going? I don't think you have enough time to make this. Yeah, you don't have time. Sorry, friend. Gosh, the Dredge is such a cool creation, man. Well done to the developers for making the Dredge. He's so cool. I like his like little fingers that come out. It looks like the entity's claws almost. I had a daily for him. That's cool. All right, let's see. Fang, she had a syringe. She didn't get to use it. Dead? Oh, almost exactly the same medkits. That's gonna be easy on the editing process for me. Thanks, guys. I don't think I ever saw this go active. Change the shadows is good. Didn't even see breakdown. I don't think I saw even a... Oh! Where did I hook her? No, I wasn't near Jake again. I was just trying to think, because when I was trying to find a hook for Jake in the corner of the map, I was wondering if this was the reason, but no. Ace, we didn't see any of his perks. Good thing I didn't slug him. I did slug him! Didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm surprised he didn't get up. I must have showed up just in time. Fang, we did see the bite the bullet. No clue about self-care. Leadership's pretty good. Jake, nothing. Tenacity's pretty cool. I think I picked him up every single time right as I downed him. But yeah, well played to everyone. I think they all did their best. Alrighty, friends, and that's the trial. I really do hope this was a good showcase of how to remember offerings whenever they are brought to certain trials. So in this case, when it came to the offering to have Hatch and Shack, after I downed the Ace, I knew to kind of bring him towards Shack because I needed to hook him close by because I knew Yunjin was over there because she was waiting for Hatch. So I do believe it's always good to keep track of what offerings are brought to each trial. When it came to the survivors, well played to all of them. I think they all did their best. I think they were kind of lost most of the time, unfortunately. A couple of them kind of walked past paths that definitely could have saved them. But like I said, well played to all of them. I think they all did their best. When it came to them using their perks, I think they all tried their best to use all of them. I got pretty lucky on countering a couple of them just by accident when it came to the Ace with the Unbreakable. Also when it came to Fang using Bite the Bullet, she didn't really use it at the greatest time, but still, I can appreciate the efforts. Also, I thought it was really funny that the Yunjin and Fang were kind of together near the end because of Deathbound. They were kind of like trying to counter that perk, which is really funny to me. Bit of an awkward time to use it though, because Nightfall was applied. If that ever does happen to you, and if you are facing a Dredge and you are oblivious for whatever reason, I would just ignore it during Nightfall because you're already going to be oblivious anyways. And also, like I said before, the Dredge is very loud. You can hear him moving from quite a distance, so if a Dredge is ever using perks that make you oblivious, honestly, you don't really need to worry about it too much. It's similar to Sadako, except you don't really get a lullaby. But like I said, if you're ever in that situation, just try not to worry about the perks too much, and just try to listen out for the Dredge whenever he's close by. Okay, so now let's move on to the value I got from this build. When it came to Grim Embrace, I was able to get all 4 stacks, and I think I got some pretty good use out of it. A lot of the time, the survivors almost had generators done, and I was able to block them off. Also, I did notice that a couple of the gens that were being worked on, the person that was working on that gen went for the rescue, so they're pretty preoccupied with rescuing the survivor, not finishing that generator once Grim Embrace was over. So I will say, out of all the perks, I think Grim Embrace did the most. When it came to Deathbound, I have no idea how well it even did. The only time I really saw Deathbound really work on survivors was near the end when I saw Fang and the Yunjin on the back wall. But again, I'm not too sure how well it really did. It's kind of a mixed perk, and like I said before, it is kind of useless on the Dredge, and also just not the greatest perk in general, so I'm just going to leave that one an unknown value, because again, I'm not too sure how well it even did during the trial. When it came to Nemesis, only got one use out of it, and that one use wasn't a great use. Even when it came to the aura reading, I already knew where Fang was going, so again, it didn't really help out at all. Moving on to All Shaking Thunder, I honestly thought I would get more use out of it, but I really didn't. I only used it 2 times, and those 2 times I really just broke the distance between me and a survivor, so I wouldn't really say I got the greatest use out of it. The first time I started chasing Fang around that loop, and I tried to like kind of swing around it, if I did hit her then, I would count that as great value, but unfortunately, I was too short. I really do think that's a great map for that perk, but I just didn't really get the greatest chance to really use it. And like I said before, when it came to this perk, I think it's very situational. Sometimes you can use it very well, sometimes you can't, but I think coup de grace is better just because you're able to use that whenever you feel like it. You don't have to fall off a great height and then use it, but I still do think it's a pretty fun perk. And finally, the add-ons, I used them both pretty well just because they both are extremely good for the Dredge. Having Nightfall last a little bit longer and getting more Nightfall just from injured survivors is always great, and I was able to keep a couple of survivors injured for a little bit longer during this trial, so I think Mouththinker's Skull worked out really well. I was able to sacrifice 3 survivors and Mori one of them. And finally, just to talk about the Dredge, I love the Dredge a lot. I'm very happy I decided to pick him up again after he got updated. In my opinion, he's a really enjoyable killer to play as. He is a killer you do have to put a lot of thought into, but I really do enjoy his playstyle, and I really do hope that this video was satisfying to watch. I definitely have improved with this killer a lot in the past couple weeks. I have been playing as him a lot recently as well, so I do think I have a pretty good understanding of how the Dredge works, and I really do hope I was able to show that off in this video. And yeah, friends, that's about it. Again, I want to thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more content from me, consider subscribing, and if you like the video, leave a like. It always helps support the channel. Check out my Instagram, link in description. I just post updates on there whenever I'm uploading. Also in the description, I have a couple other playlists of mine if you guys want to check those out. And yeah, thanks again for clicking on this video. I hope you're having a great day/week, and I hope to see all of you in the next one. Stay safe out there, friends.